No, that's the beautiful thing about it, man. Is you can play like that and have a chance to win the game at the end of it because of our defense, because of the guys that we brought in to play ball like they do, man. They keep us in every game. Like Breece said, man, we feel like we're letting them down sometimes, and that's our constant, focus on how we can fix that. Because we feel like we this close to being special on both sides of the ball, but yeah, man, like you said, to pull it out was a great feeling, and he's learning how to win.
How would you describe the tenacity, the toughness of this team today to come through with the win?
Yeah, I mean that's what we pride ourselves on is never giving up, making sure that we throwing all our punches, making sure that we go home at night and we can go to bed because we knew we put it out on the field, and yeah, I mean that's what it took today. We wouldn't have won that game if we ain't lived by our standard as far as how we play. If we didn't keep it on it for 4 quarters. So that was the only option when you practice the way we practice, train the way we train. You have no choice but to do it out on the field. So it was a good win, man, and yeah, that's what we pride ourselves on.
You guys are really struggling on third down for the first 58 minutes or something. What led to some of the struggles?
They do a good job. They were sending some pressures that were messing up our O-line. We had some fresh bodies in there. It's a lot to go up against a wing defense that he's coordinating, man. He gives you a lot of looks, and they did a good job today. Luckily on the other side, our defense did a better job. But yeah, man, they did a good job on third down, and for me, it's just how can I be better on third down, making sure that when I'm doing my part, if I'm throwing short of the sticks, I'm getting the sticks, and et cetera.
Garrett, what is 24 seconds left, no timeouts. Obviously, it was tough starting offensively. What does Zach show you in those moments and complete those 2 passes? Just
that his head's always in the right place, man. It's truly until that till the lady sings. He's not gonna give up. He threw a strike to me on the Dover backside that got the thing going and made a running play earlier in the drive, I believe. Just being his best when we needed it from him, man, and that's all you can ask. He's a baller. And for him to make those plays at that moment, it shows. It shows.
Garrett, what was the swing of emotions
Last
like?
one here for Garrett.
Swing of emotions. You guys turn it over on downs with like a minute 20 left. I'm sure it's not looking good, and then they missed the field goal, and you realize you got another chance with 20 seconds left.
Yeah, the mindset was like, oh, they messed up. We all looking at each other like, all right, we got another chance here, and that's all you can ask for, another chance. We trust in our ability to go take advantage of the chance they did give us, and Greg finished it off, but yeah, man, the mindset was we lost the game to, oh, wow, they messed up, and that's the reality of it. That's how I felt. That's a little jubilation boost you need, because once we got that other chance, I knew I was, if it came down to it, I was going to do everything I can to make the play and help us win the game.
How satisfying is this win for you and this team?
Man, it's extremely satisfying. I don't even know how it happened. I had messed my hand up. My hand got stepped on. I just remember taping my hand, and I took the tape off. I thought it was over with, and next thing you know, I had to get it taped again. So, that's on me for, not having all the faith at the end. I thought it was over with, and me wanting to be a leader that I say I am, I got to be able to lead when it's through the good and the bad, because it's easy to lead when everything's going in the right direction. But, yeah, if we'd have lost this, I don't know how I would have been able to sleep at night, because I thought that was a team we should have. I thought the score should have been way crazier than that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Sorry. So with 20-something seconds left, you were on the sideline basically untaping, or you thought it was over there?
Yeah, I thought it was over. My coach, Tony Oden, my cornerbacks coach, he kept me in it the whole time, telling me it's not over. So it's not like I just thought it was over, but I'm like, damn, I don't know what we can do to turn this around. But he just stayed with me that whole time, and I appreciate him for that. And we were able to go back out there overtime and do what we do.
How does it feel to be a part of a defense like this that continues to keep this team in the games, even when the offense is struggling? You guys seem to make it a game.
Man, I'm truly blessed to be a small piece of this defense. We have other guys who do their job, as the best they can do it. And it's just a blessing, this game, my first game back. I didn't play the Eagles game, had a bye week, and I'm not gonna lie, this is a game that I wanted it kind of bad, because, anytime I went on Twitter, I'm seeing an incomplete pass that's, an incomplete pass is like a big Super Bowl winning play. So it's like, how is they doing all this over an incomplete pass? You understand? So I couldn't wait to go against them. It wasn't just a thing with Hyatt, 'cause that's what the incomplete. It wasn't just a thing for him. It was just them in general. 'Cause he a good receiver. He gonna be pretty good. You know what I'm saying? But I was looking forward to this one. How many passing yards they have again?
I think minus 8 or 9.
It's calm right there. You know what I'm saying? We did our job.
What do you think about the job of your quarterback late?
Probably say it one more time.
What do you think the job your quarterback, Zach Wilson, did late?
Man, he came up big at the end of the game. You know what I mean? He came up big in the crunch time. You know, we had a lot of different offensive linemen that was in there. And Wink, the defensive coordinator, he a mastermind, especially when it comes to zero pressures and X, Y, and Z. Like, he really a mastermind, you know what I'm saying? Now, I knew that when I went on my 30-day visit with them, and C.J. Mosley, he played with the Ravens with him, so he already told me about him. I knew it was going to be tough, you know what I'm saying? I already knew it was going to be tough, but Zach stepped up when he was supposed to, you know, and that got us the win.
What was that like on defense playing against a team that just wasn't passing for over a quarter? Like, it's got to be a strange experience.
It wasn't too strange. You know, now that I look back on it now, it was kind of strange, but like in a moment, you just always thinking the ball coming. I was just thinking the ball coming to me every single play whether it's a pass or a run. You know what I'm saying?
It's just another win. Me personally, I'm not satisfied with how the offense played or anything like that. I felt like we could have been a lot better. So, you know, it was a good game. We got the win, but not really happy about it, you know.
But do you like the guttiness your ball club showed?
Yeah, but in my opinion, I thought we were the better team outright, and we shouldn't have even been in this position. So we just got to get back to the drawing board and correct the mistakes we had. It doesn't help when you got 3 linemen get hurt and everything like that. So, you know, it's frustrating, but just happy we won.
When you consider that you had the injuries on the offensive line to still win, that's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely. Those guys definitely stepped in and stepped up. It was a little shaky, but, you know, for those guys just to be in the midst of the game and have to come in and be expected to play at a high level, I think they did their thing today. We just got to get better.
Breece, when Zach gets sacked on this, what ends up being the second to last drive with like a minute left, and the Giants get the ball back, did you think you guys were going to get another shot, or did you think it was over?
I knew that we could. I knew we had a few timeouts, and our defense they stopped the run. So I just knew we weren't going to have a lot of time, and luckily Zach and Garrett did their thing, so it was a blessing.
Second?
Yeah, I mean, they we call it like a corner route for me. Just so if I caught the ball, it'd be in the direction of getting out of bounds, so we didn't have any timeouts left. You know, I ran the corner route, I saw Zach scrambling. I felt the middle of the field open, so I popped back in the middle. Thankfully, Zach saw me. I caught the ball, and I was trying to score, but also knew that, you know, just getting down and spiking the ball would put Greg in a good enough position to be able to put it through. And you know, I think everyone in this locker room believes in Greg, especially in the clutchest of moments. Especially, you know, you just see how Thomas Morstead was able to perform today. You know, I think he's really the unsung hero of this game, just because of how he was able to flip the field for us, offensively and defensively. And yeah, just still trying to figure out how we won, but I'm happy.
Did you, when the second to last drive of regulation stalled and Zach gets sacked, did you think you guys were going to get another chance, or did you think it was over?
There's always a chance when there's time left. You know, especially with our defense, there's always a chance, whether it could be a fumble, a missed snap, a pick. You know, we've seen it all. So just got to keep our faith and just keep working at it.
What was the emotional roller coaster like, especially after Gano missed that field goal?
Well, after they missed the field goal, I was like, yo, like, we actually can still tie it. Like, we only need a field goal.
Yeah.
And that's just kind of like, I think it just resonated with everyone. Like, okay, we don't even have to get that far. You see Garrett catching that first one, which is huge, set up the second play. I was able to catch the ball, get a few extra yards, and Greg did the rest.
What did you think? What did Zach show you at the end to get you guys in that position too?
Yeah, just him being able to make a play. You know, he'd be able to use his feet, buy some time and everything, and, you know, just give us a chance. I think he did a great job.
Is that a regular outfit or a costume?
It is whatever you want it to be. You want to see the full fit?
I kind of do, yes.
That looks like so hot.
Not on a day like today.
No.
I don't know if I was scaring children.
Oh, watch your back, watch your back.
That's what we got so far.
Yeah, it is.
Do you drive with the hat on or no?
I don't drive.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so I just sit. I mean, I do, just not on game days.
Yeah, what made you want to come up with that costume?
My stylist, who's actually my cousin. I told him Halloween, I wanted a ghillie suit. He said, I got you, cuzzo. And we worked this out.
Very cool. Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Being able to flip the field, give your defense, a lot of real estate to deal with by pinning the field a few times.
Yeah, it felt great. Very redeeming, gratifying feeling today. This team was my first stop almost 3 years ago, or I guess 2 calendar years, after getting hurt and having a great career down in New Orleans. And nobody would sign me because I was old. And it's been really, today was like a full circle moment for me. And, this team is really special. Nobody flinches. Nobody blinks, no matter how good, bad, or ugly it looks. Guys just keep playing. And to be, to have Joe and Coach Sala and Coach Boyer bet on me to come back this year. I can't even explain just how full circle this feels, and just the support from teammates. And I think everybody loves to be, no matter what job you have in this world, to be appreciated and to feel like you're helping move the needle in the right direction. And I just can't say enough about the support, and just I'm so grateful to be here. And I don't know what else to say.
Every teammate that we talked to said that you had a big role in today's game. In fact, a couple of them said that you deserved the game ball today. How's that make you feel?
It's great. I mean, just to be, again, I just can't say enough, to be a part of this team and to be so appreciated and to be leaned on, heavily so far this year. I think we've probably bunted more than anybody. And I think it's been an attacking play for us, I love Coach got asked the question a few weeks ago after we had back-to-back safeties, and he said, I like how Thomas is being aggressive. And Coach Boyer doesn't always like me going too aggressive, because you don't want touchbacks on the resume, but it's just kind of felt nice to have that sort of public, verbiage. Well, just it's kind of takes handcuffs off a little bit, right. And it's fun to be aggressive. I don't care what job you have on this team. When you feel like they're letting you go for it, that's a really freeing feeling. And the defense is great because they're like, hey, if you hit a touchback, they still got to go 80 on us, which they're not going to do. So,
What were the conditions like out there, especially on that last game-winning field goal?
Look, it's wet. I mean, this is what I signed up for coming here. I didn't expect to. I've been labeled a dome punter for most of my career, so I wanted to squash that sort of thing. And I know it'll probably get nastier as the season goes along. But I think there's 3 factors for me. It's wind, temperature, and rain. And if all 3 of them are going, that's really not a lot of fun. But if 2 of them are going, it's manageable. And today was wet and a little chilly, but it wasn't too windy. So when that ball gets heavy, I like it. And again, I just to my teammates and coaches and fans, I feel just unbelievably appreciated, and thank you for that.
What's it say about this team, the resiliency of this team? Because 4 offensive plays into the season, Aaron Rodgers goes down, it seems like it's doom and gloom, but maybe not in this locker room. And now you guys are 4-3.
Yeah, I think it's just like anything in life. You have to acknowledge the reality of the situation, and I think the big concern I had is there's some older guys that signed here, with maybe part of the sway was Aaron, and that maybe not being the reality anymore. That's hard, and just a testament to the group of players that are here. And, I'm praying for a few guys that really looked like they had some nasty injuries today. And, it's just an awesome team to be a part of. So.
Greg, I'm sure you've been in those spots 100 times in your career, but those 2 pressure kicks there, how do you handle those?
Same as any other kick, ideally. Just goes back to your 3 steps back, 2 over. Do the same exact routine every time. And so whether you're hitting the ball well or you're not hitting the ball well, it always comes down to that. You just fall back on your fundamentals and then do your best.
Were you surprised to get that chance in regulation? I mean, you guys have the ball 24 seconds left at your 25-yard line.
No, not at all. We talked about it on the sideline and said we're probably going to get the ball back here with, 10 to 20 seconds left and we're going to have a chance. And so I don't think anyone didn't believe the entire time.
Gano is an excellent kicker in his own right on the other side. Are you surprised to see him miss that one that ends up giving you that chance?
He is a phenomenal kicker, and I think he's dealing with some stuff physically, and so it's never good when you're not feeling the best. He makes those kicks 100 times out of 100 times, and so he's a great kicker, and just unfortunate for him today.
Do you mind wet days like this kicking, or does it not matter?
I would prefer if it was dry, yeah.
What weather conditions like, though? Were you nervous at all about that? Maybe slipping or did bad footing?
No. You go out there in warm-ups and get a feel for it, and ideally the rain stops like we thought it was supposed to, and then it just never did. And so you just got to, on days where the balls get heavy, just mind your reps into the net so you can stay fresh and not tire yourself out too early.
All things being said, when you consider how big this game was and where you guys are now in the standings, to tie it and then win it like that, I mean, this has got to be just huge for you guys, right?
I have not thought about any of that. It's just another game. Whether we're 0 and whatever, week 8, 0 and 7, 0 and 8, or 8-0, it doesn't matter. We're going to go out there and we're going to put forth our best effort each and every day. And so each week is different, every day is different. And if you start looking at what could or could not happen, you're getting way ahead of yourself.
How much of a difference maker was Morstead?
He is phenomenal. What a great guy, great punter. The work that he puts into his craft is very, very impressive. And so I'm not surprised by the day he had today. He does it every single day at practice. And so the work that he puts in just showed today. And so I'm very happy for him.
Did you know it was good as soon as you kicked it because it kind of sneaked half that left upright?
Yeah, not my best hit. I'm not going to lie. I was a little nervous there for a second. And if it were practice, I'd be like, that was not good. But on game day, whether they go in or not, it's just one in the make call and the one in the miss. And so I was very happy it was in the make.
Open your BetMGM app to claim your 50% live odds boost only at BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. Must be 21 plus years of age or older to wager. NJ and NY only. All promotions are subject to qualification and eligibility requirements. Rewards issued as non-withdrawable free bets or site credit. Free bets expire in 7 days from issuance. Please gamble responsibly. Gambling problem? Call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369 or 1-800-GAMBLER.